Fellas, do I have something for you? What is up, YouTube? It's Darren, I'm the Bowtie Fragrance Guy. If you're not familiar with this channel, we cover men's fashion, fragrance, and we talk about lifestyle as well. So if those things are interesting to you or they sound like something you want to learn more about, consider subscribing to the channel, and also make sure you go ahead and hit the bell icon as well to get notified anytime new content is uploaded on this channel. So guys, you are in for a treat today. I have something very special to present to you today. You see the title of the video, I'm talking about 5 fragrances that are considered a little bit more hard to find fragrances, and I have the perfect place for you to go out and find these fragrances. I was fortunate enough this week, guys, to get my hands on a fragrance that I've wanted for quite some time, but of course, it was a little bit harder for me to find this fragrance, and now that I have it, I'm glad that I have it in my possession. The fragrance is from the house of Gucci, and it is called Gucci Intense Oud. Now, most of you in the fragrance community probably already know that this fragrance is one that has been said to be discontinued, or it is discontinued, and it has been really hard to get your hands on as of late. But there's a few people in this community that have put their reputation on this one, and I value their opinion, and I will just tell you, I've already put my nose on it, and I am not one bit disappointed. So I'm going to be talking about Gucci Intense Oud from the house of Gucci, where you can find it, and also several other fragrances that you can find that are a little bit harder to find at a great price. So if you want to see what's on the list today, then you guys know the routine. Keep it locked right here. I'll be right back. Let's get it.
The Bowtie Fragrance Guy.
All right, guys, we're back. Thank you so much for keeping it locked in. We're going to go ahead and jump right into this list. Man, listen, the house of Gucci, man, they make some pretty decent designer fragrances, but none, in my opinion, better than the one that I'm holding in my hand right now. I think this fragrance was released in the year 2016 from the house of Gucci, and again, this one is called Intense Oud. And this is the box. Guys, I received this fragrance from Jomashop, and I am happy to talk with them or partner with them on this particular video. They actually sent me Gucci Intense Oud, and when I looked at the website and saw the fragrances that they had to offer, I was very happy to partner with them on this video and bring awareness to this particular site, because they have some amazing deals on fragrances. I haven't found a lot of fragrances, fragrance sites that rival FragranceNet as it relates to being able to find heavily discounted prices, but this, the prices on this site are really comparable, if not better, to what you'll find on FragranceNet. As a matter of fact, in my opinion, FragranceNet, some of the niche fragrances have been going up a little bit over the past year and a half or so. It's something I've been paying a little bit of attention to, but I'm going to get to that in just a moment. But I just want to spend a little bit of time on Gucci Intense Oud. Now, this fragrance is available on Jomashop website. If you guys don't know what Jomashop is, it's a website where not only do they sell fragrances, but they sell a lot of your high-end designer apparel as well. So you guys know I love Tom Ford. I love Tom Ford ties, pocket squares, shades. You can find Tom Ford shades, Gucci. You know, again, a lot of the higher end designers, you can find their clothing and apparel on Jomashop, as well as really high end watches, Rolex. Again, you name it, you can actually find it on Jomashop. So I am going to link in the description my link, some of my favorite fragrances that I found from Jomashop. Guys, go check out some of these fragrances, because again, after I cover off on Gucci Intense Oud, I want to talk about some other fragrances that I saw on there that are absolute steals, and again, a few of them that are a little bit harder to find. So Gucci Intense Oud, guys, I used to feel like Versace Oud Noir was the best designer oud fragrance, and it was until I got my nose on this Gucci Intense Oud. First of all, guys, this bottle is absolutely gorgeous. Let me make sure you guys get your eyes on this bottle. It's absolutely, again, gorgeous bottle. Looks really good in the collection, and the fragrance on the inside of this does not disappoint as well. Now, guys, this fragrance is not to be mistaken with another fragrance from Gucci that looks very similar, and a bottle very similar to this as well. When you look at the bottle presentation, it was Gucci by Men. Now, that fragrance and Gucci Intense Oud is different. Bottle is very similar, but again, the scents are totally different. That fragrance is kind of green, has a little bit of a hint of tobacco, almost like a leafy tobacco. Totally different scent. But this one right here, guys, they knocked it out of the park with this. Again, to me, this is the best designer oud fragrance that you're going to find. And I wanted to do this video not only to introduce Jomashop to some of you that may not have been aware of the site. If you like high-end designer stuff, you're going to find more than just fragrances that you're going to like on there. Let me tell you that as well. But I wanted to also introduce it to you guys because there were some fragrances that I noticed that were kind of hard to find, that are getting a lot harder to find, that they had. This being number one. What this fragrance is, guys, is again, it's a oud fragrance. It's a oud fragrance that has some incense, has some oilbunum in this one as well, but it's not a heavy, of course, animalic kind of oud fragrance. Think along the lines, of course, a oud wood by Tom Ford. Sprayer is good on it. Oh man, yeah, this is good. This is good. It kind of reminds me of also a lighter version of Tom Ford's Tobacco Oud. It reminds me a little bit of Tom Ford Tobacco Oud. I don't know if tobacco is in here. Oh man, this stuff is absolutely amazing. Guys, you got to check this out. You got to check this out. Listen, most places on the gray market, which is really the only other places you can find this fragrance now, they're asking somewhere, most of the ones that I've seen, over $200 for this. Sometimes even double the price. You can find this readily available on Jomashop's website for $150. The best price that I've seen on it, and again, it's a little bit higher than what you would normally pay because it's been discontinued, but a lot of other places are really jacking the price up on it. But to me, humbly, it is definitely worth $150. So make sure you guys go over and check out Gucci Intense Oud. I will make sure again that I link it down below where you can do so. Now, in addition to Gucci Intense Oud, I ran across some other fragrances that, I just had to make sure that I mention these fragrances on the website that I think are worth you guys checking out. First, a few that's really been hard to find that you can find. Now, you guys know that I love the House of Amouage if you've been following me for any amount of time. And they have Amouage Beloved Man for around the same price of Gucci Intense Oud at 3.4 ounces for around 150, 152 bucks, I think it is. Absolute steal. Beloved Man is the one fragrance from Amouage that has gotten really, really hard to find. I don't think it's available on Amouage's website, or at least the last time I checked. It may be now, but it's one that's kind of in and out of the lineup. And again, a lot harder to find on the gray market. So Beloved Man from Amouage, love that fragrance. They have it for 152 bucks. Now the next one that I want to talk about, and I'm reluctant to do this because I haven't gotten my hands on this yet. When I'm done with this video, I am going to go purchase it. I'm just letting you know that now, 100% I'm going to purchase that as soon as I get done with this video before it's all gone. But you guys know I love Oud Wood from Tom Ford. They have a 3.4 ounce bottle of Oud Wood Intense for 299 bucks. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. Couldn't believe it when I saw it. I am going immediately when I'm done with this video to go ahead and pick up myself a bottle of that for 299 bucks because I'm telling you, I think that one has been discontinued and it's really hard to find, and you're not going to find it. A 3.4 ounce bottle for 299 bucks. Now, something else that I found on the site that I think is hard to find, at least is at this size bottle at this price, an 8.4 ounce flacon of Creed's Aventus for 499 bucks. 499 bucks, I think it retails for about $800, so that's almost half off of what you would pay full retail. that's something that I definitely say check out. And also Cafe Rose from Tom Ford. You guys know I love Tom Ford's private blend collection. I just did a video on that. If you haven't seen it, I will link it here, where I talked about my top 10. I'm sure if I had this one in my collection, it would be in the top 10 as well. It looks like the older presentation of Cafe Rose in a 1.7 ounce bottle for 212 bucks. Again, at least that presentation of it has been discontinued. So that's something else that's hard to find and something I recommend you guys check out as well. Just a few other things to mention. They have all 3 of the Oud fragrances from the Oud collection from by Kilian. One more specifically pure Oud, which has been discontinued. They also have that available on the site. That one is discontinued, is not listed on the Kilian website right now. So again, guys, a lot of discontinued gems you can find on Jomashop's website. So make sure you go over there and check it out, because they have hard to find fragrances. And again, they have fragrances that are offered at a very, very reasonable price. Well, all right, guys, that is it. That's my time. I hope you enjoyed this video today. Again, I will make sure I link the website down below to Jomashop, where you can go and check out, again, some of these unbelievable prices on fragrances. I promise you guys won't be disappointed as it relates to the pricing. So go over there and check it out. As always, I sincerely appreciate your time and your attention to these videos. You don't have to watch, but you do. And I sincerely appreciate that. Don't forget to make sure you take a few moments to go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you are sharing these videos out to some other folks that you think could use this information or find it entertaining. Because I'm your guy, Darian. I'm the Bowtie Fragrance Guy. I love to look good, and of course, I love to smell amazing. So until next time, guys, keep looking good, keep smelling even better. I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.